Hi everyone, it's Trishna. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about part 2 regarding inspired action. In the first part of this series, we talked about why it's important to do inspired action versus regular action. If you haven't already seen that video, I recommend that you watch it so that you understand why inspired action is so important, like what is really going on there, why that's recommended so much. So in this video, we're going to be talking about what inspired action is and how to work with it. So in my experience, inspired action comes in 3 forms. There is the truly inspired action where we just feel drawn towards something, we're excited to do it, it feels fun, and maybe sometimes people don't want us to do it, but we don't care. We're going to do it anyways. We're going to make it work anyways. People could give us any kind of advice. We might even get a psychic reading where someone says you shouldn't do that, and we're like, I don't care. I want to do it anyways. That is inspired action where nobody can hold you back because you're too excited, it's too fun, and it feels too good and too real. Okay, but that's not every time you may be like, okay, well, I don't always get that. Inspired action doesn't only come in that form. That is the most fun form, but it's not the only form. Sometimes inspired action comes in the form of something very neutral, where we may blurt something out that we never would have said, and we almost want to suck those words back in, like, where did that come from? We may do something that we don't normally do, and we're like, why did I do that? Why was I thinking that? We may go to one location and then all of a sudden decide, I just want to leave, and then we walk away and we ended up avoiding some really bad situation. We don't know why. We weren't excited. We weren't feeling bad. We're just like, I'm just going to go. So sometimes it comes in a very neutral form. We have no idea what we're doing or why we're doing it. We just do it. That's also kind of fun in hindsight. And the third way that inspired action can come is we're in a situation and we don't like it and it's making us mad and we're so frustrated that we're just like, whatever, I'm just going to deal with this. I'm just going to stay here. Or maybe we feel like there's really no other option available to us. And that one's not as fun, especially when you're going through it. But in hindsight, sometimes those moments you look back and you're like, wow, I'm really glad that happened because it allowed me to meet a particular person, or I was in the right place at the right time, even though I wasn't really in a good mood or very happy about it. Now, this last one is the one that I want to talk to you about a little bit more deeply, because how do you really work with that? Well, really, it's about you making the most of your situation. About 50% of the time, that is already inspired action. The universe just put you in that spot, whether you liked it or not, because it knew it was going to get you right to your destination. It was a shortcut. All right, we're just going to put human here, and they're going to get what they want. The other 50% of the time, we're just there. And really, again, is what you make of it. So the universe can make any situation work to your benefit. So if you're in one of those situations and it's not already inspired action, if you just decide, you know what, this is exactly where I'm supposed to be, the universe has my back, the universe will make it inspired action for you. So whenever you're having a moment and you're not in a very good place and you are upset about it, remember that you get to make every scenario work to your benefit or work kind of against you. And that all depends on how you look at it. So the next time that you feel like you're having something go wrong and it's not inspired action and it's not neutral action and you wish you weren't where you were, see it as a benefit, see it as a universe having your back, and it will become your inspired action when you look back, and things will unfold from there in your favor. So anytime that you're manifesting, if you feel like you're doing a really good job and you don't know why the universe gave you a wrench along your path, like, why, universe? I've been manifesting, been doing everything right. I thought, have I been doing it wrong? Why would this problem happen if I was actually doing things right? Just know that sometimes the universe does throw a little wrench in, but it's not actually a wrench. It's actually inspired action in the best way that's going to work for you, even if it feels negative in that moment. And even if it's not that, as long as you think that the universe has your back, it will be inspired action. Either way, if you take one of those 2 options, you cannot lose, at least not in the long run. So with that, I hope that this served you. I hope it was helpful. Please spread the word. Please give me a like, drop a comment below, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you in my next video.